This aircraft does not fit smoothly into any box because it is not a jet, but still, it outruns many of them. The Piaggio Avanti Evo exists because someone decided that aviation should not follow the same rules, and this decision changed everything. But before we dive into it, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more luxury aircraft and rare machines deep dive videos. An aircraft that refuses to blend in. When the Avanti Evo lands on any airport ramp, it feels like it has come from a different decade or maybe an entirely different future. While most business aircraft have the familiar silhouettes, Piaggio Aerospace went the opposite direction. It has a long, slender fuselage with a sharply pointed nose and a small forward wing that is ahead of the main wing. And then come the engines, which are mounted behind the cabin, and they push instead of pulling. All this styling is not done for attention only. Because every unusual line has a purpose that is rooted in its performance, efficiency and comfort, this is one of the few aircraft where engineers were allowed to chase the ideal aerodynamic solution without any compromise. This freedom is what made it so polarizing and so fascinating. The radical aerodynamics behind the design. The most defining feature of this Avanti Evo is its three-lift surface configuration, where traditional airplanes rely on a single wing and a tailplane that often creates drag. This aircraft uses a forward canard. It has a main wing and a horizontal stabilizer that all contribute positively to its lift. It may not sound revolutionary, but it matters more than that, because in most aircraft, the tail actually pushes downward to balance the nose. But this wastes a lot of energy. In Avanti Evo, every major surface works together and not against each other. The result of this design is a significant reduction in drag and an efficiency curve that still stuns aerospace engineers even decades after the original Avanti first flew. The fuselage itself is even more impressive than this. The body of this Avanti can produce an enormous portion of total lift with the help of its carefully shaped cross-section and smooth blending with the wings. The plane is not only flying you, but it is also flying itself. Pusher propellers and the quietest cabin in its class. You might have noticed those distinctive scimitar-shaped propellers at the rear end, and they are more than just a design statement. The efficiency of Avanti Evo is improved dramatically as these propellers are mounted in a pusher configuration, and they operate in undisturbed air. Compared to other conventional turboprops, the Avanti Evo reduces interior noise dramatically by keeping the propellers behind the cabin. Now inside this aircraft, you don't have to raise your voice unnecessarily to have a conversation. Phone calls sound more natural, and for passengers, the experience becomes closer to a light jet than anything with propellers. This is one of the greatest tricks of this aircraft, that it simply doesn't feel like a turboprop. Performance that embarrasses expectations. The Avanti Evo truly starts to feel unfair in its numbers, as it has a maximum cruise speed of around 460 miles per hour. It is faster than any turboprop built ever, and it also nips at the heels of light business jets. Even with this ultra-high speed, this aircraft still burns significantly less fuel compared to other jets and turboprops. This aircraft also has the ability to aggressively climb to reach high altitudes quickly and comfortably. Its service ceiling extends into jet territory as well, which allows it to fly above weather systems, while that would force its many competitors to reroute. But not this Avanti. This not only provides additional comfort, but it also adds reliability and scheduling flexibility for passengers who value time above everything else. Range figures place it squarely in the category of serious cross-country travel, and city pairs that usually require a jet are also well within its reach, and often with fewer fuel stops than you would expect from any turboprop. This Evo can also save plenty of time on the ground, and it can operate from shorter runways, which allows it to land closer to the final destination. Operating costs that rewrite the business case. Speed usually comes at a cost, but this is where the Avanti Evo feels like a financial loophole. Its fuel burn is dramatically lower than other competitor jets. Often, its fuel usage is 40% less, and it is a great number considering its speed. When there are hundreds of flight hours per year, that difference becomes enormous. Its maintenance also follows a similar path, because the Pratt & Whitney PT6 engines are legendary for their reliability and global support. Everything from worldwide parts availability to technician familiarity and proven durability contributes to lower long-term ownership stress. Many jet owners find its hourly operating costs shocking as they see the numbers side by side with its competitors. For private owners, charter operators, and fleet managers, this equation is hard to ignore when you are flying at near jet speeds but paying turboprop level expenses. A cabin designed for real comfort, not marketing photos. Its cabin is designed not only for marketing photos but for real comfort. When you enter Avanti Evo, the experience changes instantly. Its cabin is not only wide, but it feels open. The height allows most passengers to stand comfortably, and the width remains consistent throughout the jet, instead of tapering awkwardly toward the rear like traditional turboprops or jets. The space feels calm and refined with large windows that flood the interior with natural light, while the propeller noise is almost absent. From the leather stitching to the subtle curves of the cabinetry, you will get to see the fine Italian craftsmanship everywhere. Configurations of seating vary in its different models, but most of them emphasize a club-style layout that encourages conversation and productivity without any compromise. This is a cabin specifically designed for executives who actually use their aircraft instead of just posing with it. Cabin altitude and passenger well-being. In private aviation, one of the most overlooked aspects is the cabin altitude. At high cruising levels, many aircraft expose passengers to thin air, leading to fatigue, dehydration, and headaches, making the experience quite uncomfortable. The Avanti Evo maintains a relatively low cabin altitude when flying high, which makes long flights noticeably less tiring. Passengers arrive feeling sharper, more focused, and less drained as compared to other aircraft. For business travelers, this translates directly into performance on the ground without any jet lag. If you're enjoying this video, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more unconventional, incredible vehicle breakdown videos, avionics, and pilot experience. As we have all seen so far, this is a very comfortable and reliable transportation option for the passengers. Up front, the cockpit reflects a modern philosophy that is focused primarily on clarity and situational awareness. This enhances the pilot experience with passengers. Its advanced avionics suite integrates navigation, weather, traffic, and terrain into intuitive displays that reduce workload while also improving safety. The latest upgrades also include enhanced vision systems that allow pilots to see runway environments and terrain even in low visibility conditions. Challenging approaches, night operations, and marginal weather become far less stressful when you have this type of modern technology on board. Pilots repeatedly confirmed that the Avanti Evo flies predictably and smoothly despite its unconventional design. Control of these aircraft flows harmoniously, and the automation installed in this assists the pilots without overwhelming them. It is an aircraft that rewards training and precision rather than punishing it. The 2025 turning point for Piaggio Aerospace. The Avanti line existed in a strange limbo for years, where it was admired by enthusiasts but was also constrained by production challenges. This changed entirely when Piaggio Aerospace entered a new chapter under fresh ownership and investment. A major aerospace group that has a strong grip over deep technological resources now backs it. The Avanti Evo is no longer only a niche survivor, because its production has ramped up, support networks are being rebuilt, and long-term development is firmly back on the table. This shift matters, as aircraft ownership is not just about performance today, but it is also about sport, resale value, and confidence in the future. The Avanti Evo's renewed momentum has reassured potential buyers who once hesitated to consider it as their final choice. Now the Avanti Evo is attracting a specific type of owner. These are the people who value efficiency over convention and substance over trends. The target audience of this aircraft includes CEOs who want speed without excess, entrepreneurs who understand operating economics, and government or military organizations that need performance without unnecessary cost stress. Charter operators are now also seeing its appeal, as it offers jet-like performance at lower hourly rates, which creates a unique position for it in the competitive market. Clients get speed and comfort while traveling in this Evo, and operators benefit from reduced expenses. This aircraft does not chase mass appeal, and this exclusivity is also an important part of its charm. Ownership economics over the long term. The purchase price for this exclusive and reliable jet sits around $8 million, which places this Avanti in direct competition with both premium turboprops and entry-level jets as well. But this upfront ghost narrates only one part of the story, because over the years of operation, fuel savings alone can reach staggering figures. When you add in the maintenance efficiency, strong residual values driven by limited production, and access to airfields that jets can't use, the financial logic of this aircraft becomes even clearer. This aircraft rewards those owners who think decades ahead instead of seasons. It is not about your status only, it is also about the strategy. As aviation is facing pressure increasingly to reduce emissions, the Avanti Evo's efficiency becomes more than just a cost advantage. It also becomes a statement. You can achieve jet-like performance, but with significantly lower fuel consumption, which positions it as a forward-looking solution in an evolving industry. Why the Avanti Evo still feels like a secret. When stacked against light jets, the Avanti Evo challenges all assumptions. Several jets may manage to win the raw top-end speed race, but the margins are quite smaller than most people even realize. Meanwhile, fuel burn, runway flexibility, and operating cost of this Evo tilt the competition heavily in Piaggio's favor. When compared with other high-end turboprops, the Avanti Evo simply exists in its own separate league that no one else can reach. Its speed, altitude climbing abilities, and cabin experience instantly show the difference. It is not an upgrade, it is actually a different category altogether. Despite its extensive achievements, the Avanti Evo remains underrated outside aviation circles. Because it refuses to look or behave like anything else, it does not fit easy narratives. And it also challenges assumptions. That's exactly why those who understand it become its strongest advocates. The Avanti Evo simply delivers and lets the numbers speak for themselves, instead of being loud about what it has to offer. This Avanti Evo by Piaggio is proof that genuine innovation still exists in the field of aviation. It is faster than almost any other turboprop, more efficient than comparable jets, and also wrapped in perfect Italian design. It has officially earned its reputation as the Ferrari of heaven. If you enjoyed this deep dive, then do subscribe to our channel for more secret ultra-luxury aircraft and machines.